Welcome back to the Hank Strange Situation, Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded.
This podcast is brought to you by Armslist. Armslist is a trusted online marketplace where responsible buyers and sellers connect nationwide. Right now, listeners can try Armslist Premium for just 99 cents. That's full premium access for less than $1 to get started with promo code STRANGE. Then $6.99 per month after that. Head to Armslist, use code STRANGE, and thanks again to Armslist for supporting this podcast.
All right. Boom! There we go. We are live. I hope you guys and girls have your big girl panties on. Because we are live and we're going to do this. This is the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. This is episode 1087. So not really 187. Way back in the days we did 187, but 1087. 1,000 episodes since we did. No, not 1,000. 900. If my math is correct, since we did that. It's FreeForAll Monday. I am joined by Patrick BabyFace P. What's up? Are you out there? You look frozen. Yep, he is definitely frozen. We'll give him a chance to come back on here. Like I said, it's FreeForAll Monday. We got BabyFace P eating a sandwich. There he goes. He's here. He's here with us.
I don't know why.
Look at this, man. This
Nope.
This AI is getting cinematic.
I ain't looking.
You're not looking. Why? It's awesome.
I see. There looks like there's a whole extra creature there that don't belong.
Oh yeah. We've got a cyborg eagle up in here, and Walter's not here today. Who knows?
Approve.
If I had any kind of notice that Walter wasn't going to be here, I would have done something crazy. Just me and you. So the dog would have been nuts. You know what I'm saying? I would have made the cyborg dog, giving him a couple different penises. Who knows? We would have done some awesomeness. Meanwhile, if you notice, and Jade Grew was pointing this out, the dog on his collar, it looks like he has a knife. Yes, indeed. Because I started this AI out with the dog having that knife in its mouth. And that did not work out. So, there you go. This is how it is sometimes when you're making the magic. Shout out to everyone out there in the chat. Let me know how you guys are doing. I see C. Bullis is out there. Jade Grew is out there. Jade Grew says, I like the beak on the end of the eagle's pistol. You know what? I just noticed that. I just noticed that my damn self. That is crazy. Oh, there is that beak on there. And I did some other ones, by the way. Let's see. You guys want to see... This is a different one I did. Check that out. See, the dog kind of has the knife here in his mouth. See that? It's kind of switching around. It's not... This is a murderous dog right here, Babyface. This is a dog after your own heart. And the eagle probably looks better in this one. I know you like this one better, right?
There are no eagles. There are none of this. I hate it all.
You hate it all? Okay.
I hate it all.
Let me see. Is this another... This is just the graphic that I was using right here.
The graphic is okay. The animated art, terrible.
Oh, you don't... What's the matter with the animated art?
I've told you that before. I hate when you animate them.
Oh. Why? What do you know what particularly is that irks you?
It's supposed to be just a picture. It doesn't need a move.
Oh, when it starts moving, it's just too much for you.
It doesn't need a move.
Oh, okay. All right. It's just amazing to me, man. I was looking at Tron. What the hell is the name of the new Tron that came out? It was... No, I don't think... No, it's not Legacy. That was the one before this, which wasn't too bad. But
Tron Ares?
Tron Ares. Hot doo-doo. I cannot tell you how terrible...
Came out in 2025. Does that surprise anybody?
It is horrible. I can't believe they wasted the money. They could have given me 10% of that money. I would have made a better movie.
Now, hear me out. The music. I've been listening to the soundtrack.
Oh, 9 Inch Nails?
It's Nine Inch Nails and it's really good.
Yeah, the music was good, but I don't like the mixing of it in the movie. I think
I didn't watch the movie.
Oh, you
I
haven't
just
seen
like
it?
Nine Inch Nails, so
Yeah.
I'm happy just it being Nine Inch Nails.
I didn't know you were. I didn't realize you were a Nine Inch Nails fan.
I am a recent Nine Inch Nails fan.
Oh.
I within the last like 3 months found listening to Nine. Oh, I heard their popular stuff way long ago, and never
Okay.
really found them.
Mm-hmm.
And then a couple months ago, I was like, you know what, let's give them a try. And I'm not a diehard. I can't listen to everything they've ever made, but yeah, I like their music.
How would you describe? Because I know Nine Inch Nails. I can't tell you a song or anything like that. How would you describe the music? Obviously, it was all through the movie, and it was pretty good. It was good
Electronic
stuff.
metal noise.
There you go.
That's the only way I can explain it.
That works. That works for me. I only know them from whatever soundtracks they're in.
Oh, if you look up some of their like popular stuff from the day, you would have you'll know their music. It was big.
I always saw Nin, and I never knew what the hell Nin meant.
Yeah, Nine Inch. Well, and then the other thing, the Trent Reznor and his friend have the other half of Nine Inch Nails. I can't remember his name. Have been doing soundtracks for a very long time. So Trent Reznor did the sounds for both Doom and Quake, which are video games from way long ago.
Okay.
I think he did the Doom songs.
Yeah. Doom is the first time I ever played a video game over the internet, believe it or not.
That is pretty crazy.
And it's not because of me. I had, so I think my brother was into that. Was he? I can't remember. But I did have a friend. I lived in Jersey, and I had a friend who was into it, and then I had decent internet for the time, and he was like, I don't give a shit. You will install this game on your computer, and you will use it.
So he didn't do Doom. He only did he did Quake, and he did Doom 3 and some stuff afterwards.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, he's been doing that sort of stuff for a long time. I like his ambiance that he brings.
Yeah. Yeah. The music,
No,
the
never
soundtrack
seen the
was good.
Tron movies.
Yeah. Well,
Any of them, actually.
yeah, so Cibola says the animated logos are cool, and Tron is garbage after the first one. Nine Inch Nails is like nails on a chalkboard.
I like it.
That's all from Cibola. So I did see the original Tron movie, and it was back in the 80s when I was a kid, when I first came to America. And when I saw that, it inspired me. If I never saw that movie, I wouldn't be here. Because it inspired me to...
Really? Tron movies were that big of a deal for you?
Yes. Because when I saw those movies back in the 80s, when I saw that movie, I said, this is the future of storytelling, of movies and everything, and I want to be part of that. And I got into... I remember I was in high school, and they had a computer program, and they didn't have enough people for me to be in there. I couldn't be in there by myself. They had to get one other person. So it was like me and one other nerd, and we were like learning.
Other nerd.
Yeah, we were learning BASIC, so we were programming in BASIC, and we had like little cassette tapes because that's what we saved our work on. And I was like, I'm gonna pursue this. I knew video games were gonna become badass, and movies and all that stuff would get together. And that's when I graduated high school. I actually had like a full scholarship to go to St. John's University and do computer science. And if I would have done that, I'd be a billionaire today, multi-billionaire.
Sure, maybe.
I'd probably be richer than Elon Musk today, because I would have been like making video games and movies and stuff like that. It didn't happen because, we were here, like the government knew we were here and everything, and we were, we had self-reported and we were doing the whole process. But I got a scholarship and everything to go to St. John's, but my mother told me that I couldn't take it up because,
what is St. John's? I don't know it.
St. John's University.
I've never heard of it.
It's a university in Queens, New York, I think. I can look it up. But yeah, so yeah, that's what happened. Hence why I'm not a cajillionaire, Babyface P. But it all started from, believe it or not, Tron. And that's how I learned everything. Like, I taught myself how to edit on computers, all that stuff. Do audio, graphics, all that stuff I've been doing for a long time. So, let me look up St. John's University. I remember one of my friends who was a basketball player that went there wound up in jail. I know that's not even funny, but and then I had another friend that she went there, and in Queens, New York, private Catholic university in Queens, New York.
Catholic, okay.
Yeah, so, Tron, man. That's what got everything started here. I'm really disappointed when I see how horrible, all these
Tron
things.
It's
not just Tron, everything.
Media, though. Like, modern media is just, it's trash. It's all trash. There's nothing good.
It sucks. The message is in everything.
Yes, it is. It is.
Mm-hmm.
And once you learn to start seeing the message, you can't unsee it. It's everywhere.
No. Yeah.
It ruins, honestly, the whole Matrix analogy of waking up ruins media. Because I can't go watching anything without seeing, they're trying to sell me this product. They don't want me to like this character's bad because he's just bad. He's the bad archetype.
Yeah, I feel like an old man now.
Me too.
I can't watch every now and then there's a new movie that I think is cool, but
I can't watch hardly any of it. I'm in the same boat, so.
Yeah, like there's a Running Man movie, which I grew up in the 80s, so all the 80s movies are, they ruined Ghostbusters a long time ago.
Yep, didn't watch the new one of that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to. No, thank you.
Everything from the 80s that they remake, Running Man.
There's no reason to remake stuff. They need to stop remaking everything.
Yeah, and everything gets woke and everything
Always.
And I want to see women in movies. I really do. I want to see women. I want to see beautiful, badass chicks in movies. But now the only the women could be the good guys, and even if the women are the bad guys, then the bad guys, because they're women, must always at the end become the good guys. And
it's all nonsensical.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah.
Constantly.
I see why you have white rage, because don't put a white dude in a movie.
White rage, yeah. The white guy's always bad. They're always tend to be the bad guys.
Yes, always.
The black woman is now the hero of everything, fixer, repairer.
But it's not even done in a good way.
It's not tasteful at all. It's completely obvious.
Yeah, it's not even done in a good way. And black dudes, if a black dude is in a movie, he's gay.
They're getting to the point where that's true, yes.
That's the only way. He cannot be a badass black dude. Nope. It's almost like, I remember the 80s and the 90s where, there was this thing that my people said when they worked somewhere. So, when a black dude worked at an office or something, he said, you cannot be too masculine up in the office because the white people can't handle it. Now that's Hollywood. You cannot be a man or a black man and be too masculine.
The writing. The problem is the writing rooms can't handle it. They can't handle quality masculinity. It has to be overshadowed by strong female characters.
Yeah.
I mean, look at. Do you guys have TV, regular TV, or are you mostly streaming?
No, I don't have regular TV. Not anymore.
So if you watch, when we go to my parents' house, they have TV. Mm-hmm. We catch stuff every now and then. But if you watch modern commercials, it's always the men in modern commercials are always just buffoons.
Yes.
And they haven't killed themselves, and then the female will come in and rescue them from their own idiocy.
And they never match the chick either. The dude is always some kind of troll. The chick might be cute. Also, I noticed you cannot have a black man and a black woman.
No, that's not possible anymore.
Yeah, it has to be a white man, black woman. Black woman, white man.
Black and Asian's okay.
Yeah.
No, you can't have... I think I sent you a commercial from 2001 or 2002 of... it was a perfume commercial. It was like a Dior or something like that. I don't remember exactly which one. But it's two very attractive white people and two very attractive black people. But they're not mixed. It's a black couple with the shirts off in the rain with the Dior stuff, and then white people. But you can't have that anymore. Can't have
it.
That.
And listen, I come from mixed marriage. My parents, my mom was Indian, my dad was black. And I don't have a thing against that, and I know, but it just seems like whenever things become forced, they annoy the shit out of me.
It's forced. It's forced. That's the problem. It's not natural. It's forced.
Yeah, and so I don't
everywhere like that. It's a small percentage of the population. It's like other things where it's a small percentage of the population.
So like Running Man, I noticed I have not seen the new Running Man movie, but now in every movie, if you're going to get a white guy in there and he's going to be the action hero in that movie, he has to have a black wife and little mixed babies that don't look anything like him, or don't even look mixed.
It's bonkers to me. It's all bonkers to me. I don't understand why anybody watches modern media. It's all just trash.
I don't know. It's too forced. This is my problem. It's too forced.
Yeah.
I remember when Vanessa. Do you know who Vanessa Williams is?
It sounds familiar. I can't picture her.
She's a black singer. I don't know if she was mixed or not, but she's very beautiful. And she was Miss America, but she's the one she was Miss America. And right after they crowned her, Playboy. I guess when she was younger, she did some Playboy stuff. Oh, and Playboy published it. Yeah, they published it, but she still had a decent career and acted and all that. She's beautiful chick, but she was in a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it was cool. They were like when you do stuff and it's natural. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Yes.
If it's not forced, and the characters make sense, then they make sense.
Yeah.
It's just it's so. Writing is again. I think writing is the problem. The writing rooms are the problem because they've become so sloppy and heavy-handed. Stories don't make sense. Yeah. They have to have certain things. It's just,
and they assume that. So, for example, I could go look at a movie about you and Marley being married and having a little Aryan Nation-looking baby.
Probably wouldn't be that interesting, but okay.
But you understand what I'm saying? I could look at that movie. I'm not gonna get mad, and I'm making fun of Chromie, but I friggin' love him. There's nothing about you or Marley or your awesome little angelic baby, know.
He will never be in a movie because he doesn't have proper tonnage.
He will be the bad guy.
Yeah, he would. Probably.
He would be the bad guy. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's
modern media is just garbage. There's nothing good. It's a waste of your time. Go do something else. I don't know. I still to this point don't know how you watch so many movies when the narrative is always there. It's always drink the Ovaltine,
Yeah, I mean, and I love movies. I live for telling stories. That's why I do this, and that's why I do YouTube, and that's why I'm a creative person. That's what I always wanted to do. It's disappointing to see that, but I think also there's an opportunity inside of that for us to do our own thing.
That is true. I was just watching some girl on the internet complain about. She went to. It's some random girl. I have no idea how it popped up on my feed, but I was like, I'm gonna watch. I put in 20 minutes watching her video about. She's like 30 something, and she's complaining about AI taking over the workforce for artists. Okay. A lot of places are using AI art. And she's complaining about it, and there's a whole bunch of stuff around that. And part of me agrees that as an artist, you don't want to be replaced by AI, but at the same point. Things are going to evolve and change. I'm getting to my point here. Things are going to evolve and change, and yes, to some degree, AI will probably take over some of your workflows. But there will always be a market. There will always be people who don't want AI slop, and they will always be willing to pay for a quality artist to do quality human-made work.
But AI, yes, AI is just a tool. So it is. As an artist myself, AI is just a tool. So like I'm working. I was just going to tell you that I'm working on a cartoon in the backdrop of all the things that I'm doing. It's gonna in some time I'll let everyone know out there. But I basically created a whole universe world, and there's this particular story out of my universe that I created that I'm writing. Something on, but instead of doing a novel or a graphic novel, a comic book or whatever, I'm going to do like a cartoon series kind of thing out of it. And I have an artist working for me, a young artist, one of my kids' friends that went to school for art. And I was talking to him, and I hired him, and I'm paying him to create the characters that I created to do, because I want a specific look for everything. So I wanted to hire an artist to work on it. And we were talking about AI because I was like, I'm going to use, when I do the pilot and stuff like that, I'll use some AI, but I want to do my own thing. It was like, oh, we don't believe in the AI.
Yeah, see,
We don't believe.
it's amongst the artist group and anybody that has anything to do with that. It is, if you're a creative, it is evil for you to be using AI. But my point there is, yeah. So the slop is going to exist. It always will. The farmers, progress marches on. Things get replaced. There's always a market for the human hand, no matter how far we go.
Right.
The talented human hand will always have a market. You just gotta pick your own path. You can't go to Disney. We got 15 seconds. You can't just go get hired by Disney and work on slop anymore because they're not hiring as many artists.
Yeah. But it doesn't mean it's bad to be an artist. These are just tools. It's just a paintbrush.
There's
we're taking a break.
Going to be a market.
Quick shout out to a sponsor of this podcast, Franklin Armory. Franklin Armory is committed to manufacturing high-quality firearms for all Americans, whether you live in states with more freedom or less. They believe in giving responsible citizens access to safe, reliable tools no matter where you call home. Their continued support of the Second Amendment is exactly what keeps podcasts like ours going. Thanks again to Franklin Armory for standing behind the 2A community.
Yeah, so just to link this to what is going on here in the background. Just to there we go, you're there. Okay, so just to link this to what we're saying, like, so that thing that you just heard reading the Franklin Armory thing, that's actually AI of my voice. It's just a tool. I use these things to practice, to use them, to figure out what works. Is this good? Is this bad? Is something getting better? I've always done that with everything that I do, right? The graphics that you guys see here, all that kind of stuff. It's just a tool. It doesn't mean... Now, can AI eventually do a podcast and have two AI people talking like me and you? For sure.
No.
They can do it, but it won't be.
It can do it. It's already done it. It exists. There's somebody that had made an AI podcast and they said,
oh, they did?
Just talk about this for an hour, whatever, something like that.
Right.
It exists. But is that what most people want to watch? I don't think so. I think there's always going to be an element where people want the human touch. They don't want to just listen to a robot talk about robot opinions, you know?
Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, exactly. And some people may want it. That has nothing to do with anything. I think ultimately, if, as human beings, we need to... So when the camera came along, did it destroy art? Is art totally invaluable to us? Or do we enjoy... I know I go to museums sometimes and I look at a piece of art and I go, wow, this is amazing. When film came along, did it destroy stage plays?
Painters don't like photographers. Original old photographers probably did not like video format because it's not theirs.
Yeah.
Video... Look at people... still saying that records are better than digital, and film is never going to get replaced by DSLRs. It'll never replace. It's always the same thing. Progress marches on, and we figure out how we use it as humans.
Yes,
and again, I could have some random person grab a camera and come out to a wedding and just take pictures, and it'll work. But that's like AI, or you can hire a true photographer artist to come take your photos, and it's completely different. The human hand will always have a place in something.
And we could use a blend of that. So that's a good point that you're making.
That's the main thing, I think.
Yeah, that's a good point you're making. If you're having your wedding and it's really important to you and you hire a good cinematographer to come out and do professional stuff, that will live forever. But in today's world, your friends will always take their own freaking pictures, do their own videos, and it doesn't negate those because some of those are awesome and some of those can be shared and give you different perspectives on how that wedding went down. But nothing will be as beautiful, hopefully, as what the professionals did.
This is a lashing out because it's taking away my job sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which I get. I totally understand that.
Yeah. But I think it gives us a job, too.
We're always going to want humans.
I think it gives us a job, though.
I have this. Let me pull it off my wall. Hold on. I'm attached to my headphones. I have this that I bought, and I paid good money for this. It's a guy that does...
Let me see. Should I go? Hold on. Let me go full screen on you here. Hold on.
He's a comic book artist.
Okay. Boom.
So I bought this. This is an original from him for one of his comics that he unfortunately has never actually produced. This is handmade. This is art. This is real.
Yeah, you've had that, I think, as long as I've known you.
Long time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I could probably have AI throw something together, but it's
sure.
not the same. It's not the same as me meeting the guy. To me personally, it's not the same as me meeting the guy, getting the story, listening to the character that he's developing with this, and then going, okay, I had to argue with him. Well, I didn't argue with him, but that was $150. That was not cheap. And it was sitting on the table, and I was like, I want that. And he's like, you can't have that. And I was like, why can't I have that? It's sitting on your table in your art book. He's like, well, I want to develop a comic book with it, and I'm not ready to get rid of it. And I was like, okay, well, think on it. I'm going to go walk around. And his wife was there, and his wife was like, no, we need money. You need to sell it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
We need the money for this show. You need to sell it. And he's like, okay, but don't ever get rid of it. I was like, I'm not. It's going on my wall. I'm never getting rid of it. It's fine. But no, there's the human connection will always be more important than
I think
there'll always be the tards like us that like AI, but the human connection has something special.
Yeah, but what I think that the technology does is this, like I said to you when I was younger and Tron came along. Imagine if if the computer technology didn't develop the way that it did, I would have to go, if I wanted to be creative, I would have to go work for the Hollywood system. I would have to conform to them, right? If I was putting out music, I would have to go and get diddled by Diddy, right? And slather the baby lotion and all that kind of stuff. But because that stuff exists, I've never done that. I've produced music. I've expressed myself creatively in music. I'm not a musician, but I've written rap songs and produced stuff and made beats and done all of that. And I'm very proud of what I did, but I was able to do it because of the technology.
It's this, yeah. Look at, there was bringing it all the way back full circle. If you watch Trent Reznor, I've dug into him a little bit and watched some of his studio. He has tens of millions of dollars in synthesizers that your average person will never get a hold of. And that's why his stuff is interesting, is because he's got access to this sort of equipment. But your average person doesn't have that. Your average person does have enough money to drop on some random software on the internet that they can play around with. And sometimes that kicks off a whole, the guys that make music now, a lot of them started out by just plinking along at random software. Yeah. The technology allows us to do more because we're only human.
If people didn't have this access to distribute their own stuff, go back to even Prince.
Oh God, that too. Yeah,
you froze Hollywood, up. I can still hear you, but you froze up. Yeah.
Hollywood in the I don't know why it's frozen. Hold on. 90s. It's because OBS froze. Hollywood in the 90s, 2000s, anything like that was controlled by Weinsteins and people like that. Yeah. Technology has allowed us to break that cycle. People that shouldn't exist.
We are doing broadcast technology right now, dude.
Yeah, we would never have the ability to do this.
They will never give me a show. No mainstream thing will ever give me a show, ever give you a show. And think of all the things the world would not have if we didn't have it. So it's just a tool, and it doesn't. I paid this, and by the way, he's a great kid, and he's not a kid. My kids are adults, and he's an adult. But he went to art school and everything, right? And it's tough to get a job, but I'm able to employ him, and he's developing something that's going to be unique. But I'm sorry, I'm 54 years old. If I need to use AI to further what I'm doing, I'm going to do it. But it's just a tool. It doesn't, it's just a paintbrush. It's just a way of accomplishing something, and still the heart and soul behind it is me, a human being, and him and anyone else who cooperates in what I eventually put out, as I've always done, right? You and I, just to get back to gun stuff for people, there's that video that I put out of your grease gun. And it's funny, in the van world, someone that I know in the van world, that you and I both know, our friend Tim, he actually mentioned that video to me, and he was like, that thing cracked me up. You know why it cracked him up? Same reason it cracked me up, because I'm shooting your grease gun, and you're in the background. you're the peanut. You always do this, but to me it's funny. You're the peanut gallery, because I think Walter's like, "What are you shooting at?" And you go, "Nothing."
We were just shooting at air.
I'm sorry, AI can't come up with that and can't give that like impromptu feeling and soul. It could do it deliberately, but not in that way.
I truly don't believe that it will ever be able to. It
can mimic it.
It's different. It's different. Right. Especially the kids that grow up on it, like old people get tricked by AI all the time. It's easy because they have no experience with it. The AI footage, and they're like, Dad wants to show you this dog doing this thing, and I'm like, Dad, that's fake. It's not real.
Yeah. But some of it is funny. It makes you laugh, or
for me,
it's a good meme.
See it, and it tickles something in my brain where I'm like, there's something weird. That's not no matter how good it gets, it's always going to be. I don't think AI will ever be able to fully replicate humans. We're too unique. We're too impossible.
It'll take a very, very long time. If it look like the Trump memes, I love that stuff, and other memes that are out there.
Like the Vance memes, I think are hilarious. Right. Nobody could have made that stuff happen. Without AI.
Not as quickly, not for sure. No. It would be a whole production to do it.
Yeah, and it wouldn't spread. It wouldn't be a thing, and move on to the next.
And we know it's not killing the world. It's not killing the world. MTV did not kill the radio. As a matter of fact,
it never did, even though people were terrified of it, right?
Yeah, and MTV, I think, not in America, but I think MTV Europe is finally shut down, where they're just, I don't think MTV altogether, but the thing where they're just looping videos and stuff.
Yeah, they had a channel that just loops music all the time, which is what it should have been, and they finally ran that one down at the end of last year, I think.
Yeah.
Into 2025.
Yeah, and MTV's still there, radio's still there, movies are still there, but what...
one thing that I do see is dying, I think is dying, is the theater experience. I don't see the value proposition in a theater experience these days.
I don't either. I don't go to the movies, but younger people do. My kids do go to the movies, but it's social. It's social for them, right? They want to see this with their friends, and as
an adult now, I don't see the value proposition in spending.
I don't want to go.
$20 a ticket. Then if you want popcorn or a drink, it's another $20. Like,
insane, easily,
unreasonably expensive.
If you have a family, you're spending $100 easy. And in the '80s, when I went, you spent $20.
Yeah. And I have a giant flat screen on my wall that produces better color and sound than
the audio.
Yeah, it's what I got.
You could pause it and go, drop a deuce if you need to.
When Marley eventually falls asleep, like she always does, watching something, then I can just turn it off for the night, and we'll come back at it tomorrow.
Right? Yeah, I don't need to even listen. Have you watched in VR? Because I have a VR headset. I had it here, but it's not here now.
I've had it longer than you. I've done everything, including probably what you're thinking about.
Have you seen what the VR headsets could do now? You could watch a movie on those bad boys. It's pretty.
I think as cool as VR itself is, I think the augmented reality VR stuff is even cooler. Where you can have a 200-inch monitor sitting right there, and then over here is something different, and over here is that to me is awesome technology.
Yeah, VR it's coming along. It's not and I haven't had as much time to do it, but there's gun stuff in there where you could go
games.
There's a gun thing in there I recently got. I can't remember the name of it, but you could basically go to a range and you could practice. You could shoot all kinds of different guns. You can earn money in this training where targets are popping up and coming at you, or people and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. You do mag drops, like you actually have to take the mag out and put the mag in.
You should try a real, quote unquote, real game like Skyrim or something like that, where it's real environments, because the first time you jump into something like that, it really is mind blowing, because the room disappears around you and you look up and you're like, oh my god, it feels like I'm standing in the middle.
Dude, so I was playing tennis because really I got the VR stuff for Lola and I to
work out,
to be active, to do more stuff here, and because of our schedules, Where here, we don't have that kind of time until it's late. And around here in the country, you don't want to go walking or riding your bicycle around here late at night. So I got it for that. And then I'm, when I'm here, I spend a lot of time just sitting editing. So I need something that makes me get up and do stuff. So I was playing, what is that? Pickleball on there, which was pretty cool. And I ran smack dab into the TV.
Yes, it's you don't realize you're doing this, and then you do something like that. You're on TV, and you're like, it's like reading a really good book where something happens and it pulls you out of that moment, and you're like, oh my god, where am I right now?
Yeah, and another thing that's cool, I was watching. So the thing I was looking at was Doja Cat. I think you know who Doja Cat is. Mm-hmm. You can look at concerts in there now. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So I was looking at a Doja Cat concert. It wasn't live, but eventually we'll have that live concert, and it's
that's happened. Yeah, that's happened where you can basically stream stuff.
Yeah, it's not perfectly immersive, but you know what? Like you were just saying about the movies, I don't want to go to the movies anymore for lots of different reasons. If I went to the movies, I would probably go to the more expensive one, which I've done, where you can have dinner. You got a nice seat, and they bring you food and all of that while you look at the movie. But
my thing with movies, I'm not a movie goer, so that's my main problem. I don't watch movies. I don't watch a lot of TV either because I'm always. So my thing has always been, and people used to, why don't you read a book? My thing has always been, if I can play a video game, I'll do that. That is my leisure. And that's my way of involving myself in storytelling. I just don't like sitting and watching somebody else's story all the time. It's just not always for me.
Mm-hmm. No, I understand that. I think do it.
To me, it's like Marley is a moviegoer. If she and my aunt and uncle and their side of their family that live here in Gainesville, years ago, before COVID, when the movie theater was doing unlimited tickets, like every month it was like $20 or $30, and you could see all the movies. They went, I don't know, 3 or 4 times a month to go see movies, and she made it worth it. Mm-hmm. She did it for about a year, and then I was like, we gotta stop paying for this. You haven't gone to the movies in 3 months. But she is a moviegoer. She would go every weekend to see movies if she loves media.
Yeah, I think I'm a movie buff. And from my point of view, I've always been interested in it as the art form. And when I look at a movie, I'm always dissecting what's happening in that movie in terms of how it's done. So I remember when I was a kid, there was this movie, and I think it had Telly Savalas in it, but it was on a train, and someone was like killing people on the train. And I remember my dad telling me, it was late at night, and he told me, listen, go to sleep, because if you watch this movie, you're not going to be able to go to sleep. So don't watch the movie. So I snuck in there, and I was looking at the movie. Yeah, and in the movie, there was a dude, and they cut his skull cap off and took his brain out, and it freaked me out. I couldn't go to sleep and all that.
Couldn't go to sleep. He was correct.
Yes, he was. And then he said, it's just a movie. And there's all those ways that they're doing these different things that you're looking at here. And it got me into that. And so now when I look at a movie, I'm analyzing, like, how did they do this effect? How did they cut that guy's skull cap and make it look like his brains is in there? And
I did a deep dive the other day, and I don't know what spurred it on, of the level of skill of a director. Mm-hmm. I think I saw, I was just scrolling through shorts on YouTube, and somebody was talking about a movie that I've never seen, which I don't know. Everybody will be disappointed in me. Saving Private Ryan. Never actually seen it.
Oh, it's powerful.
The guy was breaking down a scene in Saving Private Ryan, and from a educational director thing, like, okay, he put the camera here to put this character at an eye vantage point, and I kind of went down a rabbit hole of like, is this normal for directors? Like, is everything thought out in every single movie? And
it depends on the movie.
It depends on the
director. Yeah.
Steven Spielberg is the type that literally plans out every single thing before they film. A lot of some directors are like that. And then I kind of went down the rabbit hole of like, oh, what movies are like that? Where
I mean, it's
scene is
that movie. If you look at that movie, it's visceral. It's one of the movies some movies I could watch over and over again, and I really like that kind of stuff. But some things like that movie or Heat,
too much.
Yeah, the movie Heat I love, but I can only watch it maybe once every year or every 2 years.
Yeah, it's
because
a lot.
It pulls you in, and Saving Private Ryan, it opens up on these these kids sitting in those boats. What are those? What were those?
The landing craft.
Those landing things, and they're just getting bumped around, and you're looking at their, the whole way the movie opens, and then they're on the beach, and then people are dying, and there's this one guy trying to get all the way through there. That's a real movie, and that's something that sucks you in and helps you suspend your disbelief. It's very close to a dream.
I never understood it, but the subtlety of setting the scene. Mm-hmm. This person's here. They need to look this way. It needs to see this. And the better they do at it, the less you see it because you just intrinsically pick it all up. It's like body language where you just kind of understand it.
Yeah.
I went down a whole rabbit hole. It was really interesting.
Yeah, that's what's fascinating to me. That's why I look at movies. It's like putting stuff in my... And if you remember, even I think our movies that we do, or our videos, I approach that way. But if you remember when I first started doing this, I used to have music, and it used to be cut to the music that I made, and, it had like a real cinematic look, and then I realized, okay, that's a lot of waste of time, and people didn't really want it, so I do it kind of cinema verte now, which I think more people appreciate. But yes, all of that is an art and a craft. We're getting ready to take a break here. When we come back, I'll get into some...
Let's talk about High Point Firearms. You probably know them as the company that makes affordable firearms, but what's really cool is that they've been helping everyday Americans responsibly exercise their Second Amendment rights for decades. High Point makes it possible to get in the game without breaking the bank, while still building tools that stand up to use and abuse. So a big shout out to High Point for helping us keep the conversation alive.
All right, we are back here. Now let me get to some comments. Excuse me. Let me get to some comments from people out there. Let's see here. This goes way back because we got deep. We went through 2 segments without even thinking about it. Jade Grew says, didn't they make the Wizard of Oz a bad guy? Now the Wicked Witch is good. Yes. The men, this is from Seabullus, the men in sitcoms have been what is this? Portrayed as morons for years. Yeah. He also said that movie with Vanessa Williams and Arnold Schwarzenegger is Eraser, which I think is a good Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Seabullus says, I don't care for the robot voice overs for some videos. Yeah, there's a lot of AI videos and commercials on YouTube now. You notice that, right?
Yes.
Have you seen the one with the Asian dude who's gonna use Tai Chi and get super ripped? But you can, obviously. It cracks me up.
But again, you can see it when it's happening. It's hard to not see and go, this is just off-putting. I really just don't.
And I'm sitting there going, is this working? Are people?
Is this feel the same way sometimes. I'm like, really? This is what you're going for?
Yeah. So Seabullus also says, look how bands in the 70s and 80s got their sounds. It was all trial and error. Yeah. What I like about the digital world is, so I cannot read or play music, but the digital world has allowed me to be able to make music. Mm-hmm. Sequencing and all that kind of stuff that I learned. And you know what? Music is one of those things that is very cathartic. Like being creative, has saved my life and kept me out of taking drugs and stuff like that, man. I remember, and I've said this before, my parents would spend money and they would give us paper and scissors and cardboard and glue and tape and clay and all those kind of things. And, I feel like my ability through a computer to create has kept me from losing my mind.
Yeah, I think so. It's
Yeah.
important.
So it benefit, and it's the same thing. I say this about video games, and I really believe it. I know some people blame video games for things, but I think that's kind of like what you said, right? This is how you unwind. You don't go to the bar every night.
Yeah, no, why would I want to do that when I can have fun sitting in front of a computer?
Yeah, and you could be conscious.
Exactly.
You don't have to get drunk and destroy your liver or whatever. I'm not against anyone drinking or doing whatever they want to do. But, I think there is a good thing about video games and people. You live your life. You live a real life. You make things and, you're a husband and a dad and all that. But, sometimes going in that video game and unwinding is better than the alternative.
And to me, it's the same as reading a book.
I think so. I think all of this is coming together, by the way. I think eventually all of this blends, and movies and books and video games and everything is all going to blend kind of like into one. As we move forward, there won't be. So, for example, like how we're saying we don't like certain movies. Imagine if you could go to this movie and you're like, you know what? I don't like this. I don't want to see Woody Harrelson in this movie.
Change it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna change that out and put this person in there.
That I think will happen in time. Truly.
Yeah, not long. I don't think we're far away from that. So yeah, I think all of this stuff is coming together, but everything will remain, and people will appreciate the old things, just like how now my kids are into Blu-rays and DVDs and that kind of thing. So I don't think it's going anywhere. Jade Grew says, I see that ad like every 5 minutes. It's on every video I look at on YouTube. It's
so bad.
You have not seen this?
No, I don't know that one.
It's like a 50-something-year-old Asian dude, but he's super buff. And he's there like naked, pretty much, from the waist up. And then there's just other people, and it's like, this is AI. But I am not going to get like this from doing Tai Chi. It would be awesome. But I remember reading comic books and things like that when I was a kid. And in the back of there would be these advertisings that if I got this machine and I worked out every day, I would get so ripped. And I've even fallen for that and bought that stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm going to be super buff. Never happened. So, yeah. I guess they must be selling stuff with that AI. They have to be.
Yeah.
Otherwise they would stop doing it, I'm assuming. I think.
Yeah,
and I think it's easier,
works for
cheaper.
Somebody, I don't know who.
But I see them using AI for selling everything now. And I guess they can just cater it and make a bunch of different things for it. So, at least I think we'll be able to get, if we could look at this. If we can do this, we're not that far away. There will be a Who Moved My Freedom movie coming eventually. At some point. It will happen. Babyface. It will happen.
Yeah.
All right, you want to talk about some gun stuff?
Sure. What's new? What's in the guns?
Okay, this is
I don't know.
I'm supposed to ask you.
I don't have any. I have seen nothing. See if anybody in the comments has anything.
Yeah, have you guys seen anything new? Let me see. I'm gonna have to go look. I know that Magpul is teasing something. So that must be for SHOT Show. Did you see that Magpul tease?
Yeah, SHOT's next week?
I think so.
Yeah, so no, I haven't seen it yet.
Let me see if I can pull up the Magpul tease. Hold on. Where did I see that? I think I saw that on LinkedIn. Let me see if I can still find it. So our friend, Roy Hill, is with Magpul now. I think this is official.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think this is official. I don't think I'm letting anything out of the bag. I could be getting in trouble.
Didn't know that one.
But
good for him.
Yeah, he is with. He is okay. Who out there? Put up your hand if you're on LinkedIn. Anyone on LinkedIn? Mm-hmm. You're on LinkedIn, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so for all the people who are on LinkedIn, if you're on there. Roy Hill is Senior Editor and Brand Copy Manager of Magpul Industries.
Very cool.
So congratulations, Roy Hill, one of let me see, I pulled this down here. Look at that dude. Okay, maybe if I go this way, this will do better. There we go. Check out that dude. Love this guy. He's been here on the podcast. I have known him for a long time. Really cool dude. He's if you've watched this thing, he started out at Brown Owls. He's done some other things, but yeah, now he's at Magpul. So congratulations to him. And I think, somewhere in his feed, I saw this. Let's see if we can get this to go sideways. There's this. So what does that look like? Looks like a magazine to me. See that? Doesn't that look like a Magpul magazine of some
Magpul magazine of
sort?
some flavor.
Yeah. So I don't know what else is. This must be everything that's on here. Oh, it's a video. So I don't know what that means. Something must be coming out from Magpul because of SHOT Show. They always do meme stuff at SHOT Show, Magpul. So they always have cool stuff. So that's about what I know. I'm pretty sure Roy obviously will be at SHOT Show. Walter will be there. I don't know if Flying Rich is going or anyone else. Who in the chat is going? Yeah, I think I saw him asking who was going. Night Train says Roy's cool. Top of the evening to everyone. Yeah.
Roy's good.
He's awesome.
Roy.
Awesome dude. Yep. Very, very generous, very good person to me, very good friend. Let me see on X what else is yeah, have you seen any guns get announced?
No, not yet. I have a feeling it'll be coming up real soon. I am surprised nobody's announcing anything yet, but
well, okay, so I think Palmetto State Armory was put out something. I think we talked about that the last episode though, because I think they're gonna do the 5.7 gun. Let me see. They're gonna do it. I'll check. Oh, what is this? PSA 570 semi. Okay.
Oh yeah, so they're doing their own They're doing their own shotgun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I can get a shotgun pretty easily, so I'm not super impressed, but it's okay.
Advanced Armament. Do they own Advanced Armament now?
AAC.
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, they do. Right. Is the 50?
They talked about having some more info on the 50 coming up soon.
Yep. That's for the shotgun. Where's the 5.7 thing? I thought I saw them posting something about the 5.7. The Saber 338. Okay. Have you gotten a chance to SBR any of your stuff yet? I'm just flipping through to see what else they've announced. Oh, here we go.
I haven't needed to.
This I want. This right here.
Yeah, I want one of those as well, for sure.
Yeah, the X. What is it? X57. X5.
Is that what they're calling it?
Yeah.
I will own one of those when they come out.
Yeah, that's gonna be badass. It's kind of like a B&T type thing. Did you see this? Guns and Gear always has some crazy stuff.
No,
where did it go? Oh, it just went away. Yeah, Guns and Gear had. Yeah, it doesn't stay. I would have to go specifically to his thing. It's like there was an article I was looking at, and a lot of people on the left now are gearing up and getting guns.
They're retarded. All of them are retarded.
I'm okay with that. But,
yeah.
But he was I could go back and find it if you really want to see it. But he was showing this super liberal woman. Okay, hold on. Let me get your reaction for this. Let me just find Mr. Guns and Gear.
I'm gonna hate it, aren't I?
No, I don't want to tell you anything. Hold on.
I'm gonna hate it.
Okay, let's see here. Guns and Gear posts so much stuff.
He does. He posts too much.
Okay, here we go. I found it. Okay, so let's see how. So here we go. Here's this super liberal woman.
Oh, I saw this already. I don't think she actually racked around in.
Yeah, she's showing. Yeah, so she's showing her magazine.
I think she's pretending that she racked around in. I don't think she actually does.
She's got
it doesn't look like she does.
Yeah, what do you call these things? She's got a very flowery. No, the
Oh, a kefir.
Is that the thing wrapped around her neck? What it's called?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, she's showing this bullet. Okay. And I guess this is supposed to be intimidating, but I don't know. Doesn't faze me one way or the other, dude. That's not more intimidating than some 15-year-old showing his Glock with a switch. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Whatevs. Should we check? Because I don't know in the chat if anyone has seen anything else. Let's see in here. I see Shooting Gallery out there. Shout out to Shooting Gallery. Shooting Gallery says awesome news about Roy. Love that guy. Yes, he's awesome.
Have you heard from him lately?
Huh?
Or have you heard from him lately, or is this the hearing from him that you've had?
Have I heard from who?
Roy.
Oh, from Roy? Yes, I did hear from him. Yes.
I'm guessing there's secrets that we can't talk about. It sounds like it.
No, not at all.
Okay.
I did hear from him before he announced the Magpul thing. Mm-hmm. So, I keep in touch with Roy, man. He's a good dude. Anything for Roy. So, I'm looking forward to having him come on and talk about Magpul stuff and anything he wants to do. So,
yeah, no, I want to hear about Magpul. I want to yell at him about Magpul stuff that I want.
So when I spoke to him about this before it happened, I was like, "So are you going to be wearing flannel now?" What exactly? Because I don't know if you know, but all the Magpul dudes are kind of hipsters.
All they wear is flannel. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see like an Arkansas
Roy's willing
dude.
to.
Yeah, he's going to be hipster Arkansas Roy. It's going to be interesting to see how that develops. So, yeah, we'll see. But it's a good thing. And Magpul's cool. I'm totally a fan of Magpul, so it's a good direction. I will be happy to get my hands. I'm really curious to see what they're doing. Because it doesn't matter. They could put a face on those magazines. I'm going to wind up buying the stupid magazines.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
So, let's see what else is in here.
I saw they just posted about the FMP9, and I'm waiting for them to bring that. Remember that folding SMG thing that they had?
Magpul.
It was like a little
from back in the days.
They had a video of that on Twitter today. Or a picture on Twitter or Instagram today. I'm hoping that means something. But we'll see.
Are you talking about the one that looked like a little briefcase?
Little briefcase, yeah. You click a button and it opens up. Yes.
Was that Magpul that was going to do that?
Initially, I think Magpul initially designed it. Yes, if I remember correctly.
But someone has been teasing us. Has it been Magpul that's teasing us?
They're still the owners of that, as far as I understand. So
I'll be all in.
I will buy one if they come up with it. Yeah,
I'll be all in. And the worst part is that they could put it out and then decide we don't really want to do, because Magpul's not. They don't want to do guns.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, it would be fun to have Roy come on. I will make this happen. Roy will come on. Okay. Let me see. So who else is in? Night Train says, hey, Hank, wishing you sympathies and condolences on your father's recent passing. Yes, that's true. My dad did pass last week. Yeah, crazy. I told you about this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, and Night Train, he knows Anonymous, so, yeah. Mm. Yeah, sad to hear. It is tough. It's kind of I don't know if I've talked to people about that whole situation because we're honestly estranged. But so I've kind of been mourning my dad for a long time. Since I lost I feel like I lost my mom and my dad at the same time, but my dad was still alive. But because of the way he let my mom go out, we have not been talking to each other. That's the simple way to put that. I try to avoid getting into that kind of stuff with everyone, but I'm not against talking about it. But yeah, he passed. He made it to to about a day before being 80 years old officially. So it's when I was born. My grandparents were. I think my father's father was still alive, but my mother's parents were gone, and my grandfather was still alive, but I never met him. I never knew him. I always tell you that he was having kids all the way up till the end. Mm-hmm. So for people born, both my parents were born in 46. To make it to 80 is a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they went through some serious craziness. I think being born in 1946, right after World War II, in the Caribbean, in Guyana. It's kind of nuts to think about what happened. And then when I look back to those times, I also think we're still going through the same bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much.
So interesting. Yes. Thanks for that. I appreciate it, Night Train. Let's see what else we got in here. Good evening, everyone, from Hot Dog 990. Shout out to him. Shooting Gallery says they are shelving the 50 BMG because they want to wait to see if ammo prices come down at 50 BMG. Really?
I guess that makes sense.
Where is 50 BMG at? Hold on.
It should be still about $5 or $6 around, I believe. I don't think it's gotten any cheaper.
I mean, there was a time you can get the real cheap stuff for like. Do you remember you can get it for like $1.50 too? But is that did that go to $5 around? Let me see. So I know I was looking for 4570. What is this? 4570 government.
Mm-hmm. That's expensive.
A box of that is $50.
Yeah,
that's more than $1 around.
Yes, it's expensive. It's really expensive.
Yeah,
4570 is basically you have to reload it to make it work.
Okay, so for example, this PMC. Okay, hold on. PMC 50 BMG 200 rounds of 660 grain is $719.99.
Yep, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah,
I can get it cheaper.
Okay,
because I know of where some places have it, but it's ammo prices.
What is that? What is that per
right
round? I got to put this in the calculator. So what was that? 720.
Yeah, plus shipping on top of that, by the way.
720 divided by 200. $3.60.
A round? That's actually not cheap. That's actually not that expensive for what it is.
Yeah, but I've bought PMC because I've got a 50. It was definitely cheaper than that.
Quick shout out to a longtime sponsor of this podcast, Safety Harbor Firearms. They are a small family-owned business out of Florida, known for quality craftsmanship and doing things the right way. When you support companies like this, you're supporting people who believe in the 2A community and actually stand behind what they build. Go check them out at Safety Harbor Firearms and Sten Parts. And a big thanks to them for helping make this show possible.
Okay. What was I saying? Did you see? So in regards to this 50 ammo, did you see that thing about how Ukraine sued an ammo manufacturer that it bought ammo from? I think it was 50, and then they never delivered it. Did you see that?
No, I haven't seen that. That's news.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to pull.
News
see if
to me.
I think I shared that with you guys, but I can't. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? I think I shared that in our bigger group chat. But we share so much crap in there. Oh, here we go. So let me see if I could pull this up. Okay. All right. So here we go. Ukraine. So the only one place I can get this. What is this on? Ukrainian Defense Ministry wins $18 million arbitration case against U.S. ammunition supplier in Switzerland. Ukraine's Ministry of Defense won a complete legal victory in Swiss arbitration on 17th December 2025 with a tribunal ordering an American supplier, I don't know who it is, to return over $18 million paid for ammunition the company never delivered. And it goes on. But it doesn't say, and then there's a bunch of stuff coming up there. It doesn't say, and I couldn't find out. I don't know if anyone else saw this and knows what that U.S. company would be. I'm assuming a lot of that is 50. Right? Or am I wrong on that?
I don't know. I have no idea what ammo they're buying.
Yeah. Yeah, where was this? This was in the Euromedian? I don't even know what the hell that is. But yeah, and I couldn't see in there. I was looking at it. The dispute centered on a contract signed at the beginning of Russia's full-scale invasion, under which the U.S. company committed to deliver a shipment of artillery ammunition with a short time frame. Ukraine made 100% advance payment. Ukraine's, but they're just saying American supplier. They're not saying the name of the company in this thing that I'm looking at. So I don't know if anyone out there knows, but that's interesting, right? Like that's probably why the price of ammo is still high.
Ukraine is probably, I assume, is buying a lot of our ammo.
Yeah, yeah. So what rounds do you think Ukraine's buying? Like everything or
5.56. We don't make a lot of 5.45, if any, so they're not buying that from us. But they're buying a lot of 5.56, 50 BMG, 9mm, probably. And then I have a feeling they're buying a lot of larger things like artillery rounds, missiles, bombs, anything that we can supply on that side.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Let me see if anyone responded to that here. I'm thinking I train is right. What is this? Someone says that looks like aluminum ammo. Okay. And then Shooting Gallery says, I thought Zev made that. I think he's talking about that Magpul thing.
Magpul came up with the design. I think Zev
is who's going to put it out, right?
With Magpul to make it a thing, but I don't think they ever made it a thing. So.
Well, because I don't think... So you remember the China doll, or what they call the China doll, when Magpul was going to do... remember Magpul was going to do ARs? And they made a couple?
Not hugely.
Yeah, I knew a guy back in the days. You remember that guy that had that weird, like, SUV, kind of like moon buggy type thing? I'm trying to remember his name right now. Anyway, he's like a gun guy that does a lot of workout on oil rigs and stuff like that. Anyway, he was in the gun world for a long time, and he actually has a Magpul lower and a complete AR, because Magpul was going to put it out, and they call that, I think, the China doll. I could be wrong. So they were going to put out ARs, and then and they had them at SHOT Show and everything. And then at the last minute, they kind of got cold feet about going into the gun space. So I think if they did something like this, they would get a partner.
Yeah.
Because I think politically they just don't, maybe they just don't. Because if you become an actual firearms manufacturer, then the ATF can come visit you and do whatever they want to your ass, right?
Technically, yes. Yeah.
So this is why I think some people don't want to get into the space.
Also, yes, it's it can open you up to some pains in the butt, but yes, it would be easier to partner with Magpul, who's already manufacturing stuff, than it would be to manufacture your own stuff. Or the other way around, for Magpul to work with a manufacturer.
Right. Yeah. So maybe we'll see it from Zev. Although I think if we see it from Zev, if Zev puts it out, it's definitely going to become collectible, because it's going to be tough to even get them. They'll be expensive. And I've got nothing against Zev. I would prefer to see like PSA do it. Yeah,
Zev is gonna raise the price for no particular reason, just because they can.
Yeah. Their stuff is cool. It's just, from my experience, tends to be kind of like on the expensive side, and
it's never worth it.
Yeah,
I don't.
Some
think
things are unobtainium and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah.
Yeah, I would prefer to see Magpul or someone, not Magpul, excuse me, PSA or someone else do it. I mean, I don't know who would really have the manufacturing prowess or facilities to make it affordable other than someplace like PSA. So, or put the plans out there. Someone, didn't someone 3D print something like that?
What, the FFP?
Like that,
somebody used one of the airsoft ones and made something out of airsoft or something like that.
Yeah. Something like that would be cool. Shooting Gallery says, still waiting on my can to get approved. How has everyone else been doing on forms? I haven't even put mine in yet.
I haven't started mine yet either because I don't. It's easy when you have an FFL. I'm paying for my license anyway, so it's like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Cibola says, sorry to hear that, Hank. Thank you. I appreciate it. Night Train says, hey, I got me recently a Glock 45 Gen 6. Got to shoot over the weekend. It's a winner.
I got to handle one of the Gen 6 17s.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a very nice firearm, actually.
Really?
I very much like it, yes. I think the changes they made are actually nice.
Really? So where did you handle it? At that show you went to?
No, it's one of the gun shops around here has one, and I went and fondled it, and I actually really like it a lot, actually.
What did you like about it?
Grip texture is a little more tactile, which I like. No finger grooves, which is a Gen 5 thing. They are changing the plate system, which is interesting. So their new plate system is... I forgot how they're doing it. It uses a little insert, and then with that insert, you can do any of the different optic cuts.
Okay.
Grip feels good. Yeah, it just all around I really like it. It just feels like a really great firearm.
So the finger grooves, you prefer no finger grooves, you're saying.
I like no finger grooves. I have a Gen 2, and I think the Gen 2 is one of the best Glocks produced.
Do you think the finger grooves get in the way of grip, or what's the can you... I understand what you're saying. I'm just wondering why.
Yeah, I just like it better. I just think a textured front end with finger grooves or without finger grooves feels better to me, just the way it is. Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't gotten my hands on it. I would like to. We'll see.
It's worth it. Whenever it's time to buy one, it will be worth it. I actually really like it. It's nice.
Yeah, I don't want to rush into it, but I'm going to wind up buying it at some point.
Yeah,
just because to have all the Glocks. I want to have all the gens of the Glocks.
Yeah, it's going to be worth it.
So that will be a thing. Shooting Gallery says, sorry for your loss, Hank. My condolences to you and your family. I appreciate it. Cibola says, my dad was born in 1940. Cool. Night Train says, my dad was born in 1923. Wow. Yeah, 1923. 1940s and stuff was different times. When are your parents from? Are they from like 50s?
Early 60s, late 50s.
Early 60s, yeah. Even that was different, I mean, I was born in the 70s. That was, But yeah, imagine being born in the 20s. So that means that Night Train's dad was around for the Depression, basically. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and was probably old enough to remember some shit. During those times. Wow. Hot Dog 990 gifted 10 subscriptions to Who Moved My Freedom podcast. Yeah. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Night Train got a membership. Shooting Gallery got a membership. So let's see what else we got here. Hot Dog 990 says gifted in honor of Hank's dad. Thank you. I appreciate it, sir. Very nice of you. Hot Dog 990 is very good to a lot of us in the gun space. Let's see here. Okay, so a bunch of the comments I'm looking here is a bunch of people getting gifted. That's awesome. What was it? What was Walmart? Someone said something about Walmart that I missed. There's the gas pedals, the trigger guard reduced to minimize Glock knuckle. Okay. So I guess that's on the new gen.
Wait, what was said?
He says there's the gas what is that? The gas pedal?
So gas pedals on the side, they have a slight little curve to it where you put your thumb on. That was pretty nice. I did like that a lot.
Okay. The trigger guard reduced to minimize Glock knuckle. Did you notice that?
I have never had a problem with Glock knuckle, so I didn't notice it when I was holding.
And what
it. But
specifically is Glock? Like I've had the bite right there, but what is the Glock?
that's slide bite. When the Glock knuckle is when your finger, the way your finger fits up under this grip.
Ah,
when you're
okay.
Shooting, it recoils into your finger.
Oh,
I've
okay.
never had a problem with it, so it's never been my issue, really.
Yeah, I got to get my hands on this. Is this a store that we both know that you saw it in? Or?
No, it's a different one. It's actually
okay.
closer to you, so you're welcome to go up. I'll meet you up there if you want to go look at it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sometime I got to go take a look at it. When I get back, I'm going to be doing the Tampa RV Super RV Super Show in Tampa. I'm going to be a Tamponian for the rest of this week.
Good for you.
Yeah, I might get a dolphin tattoo. I'll see if there's anyone at the fairgrounds that's giving out the dolphin tattoos. Does that offend you?
No, not at all. I just don't listen to it because I just don't care. You think it's hilarious, and I just
no. It's just a look.
I don't think it's funny.
It's just a look on your face cracks me up.
Because it's your go-to joke, and I just whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So Cibola says it's weird. I don't like Glocks, but I want another PSA dagger.
You should look at, if you are looking at a PSA dagger, you should run into a gun shop and check out the new Ruger RMC or something like that. It's a Glock. It's Gen 3 Glock 19 made by Ruger. It's pretty good, and they're not very expensive. I think they're pretty cool.
I think so. I don't know if because we talked about this whole thing of why Glock went over to a Gen 6, and obviously they said it's because of the whole Switch thing, but I think that we got to the point where...
That's not why they did Gen 6. That's why they did Gen V.
Oh, Gen V, right, yeah. right. But I think also what Glock is facing is that so many companies are making a better Glock.
Better Glocks than Glock can make.
Yeah, so...
yeah, I think it's true that there are a lot of Glock knockoffs that are really, really good.
Yeah, the PSA dagger. I almost brought the dagger out, but the PSA dagger is pretty good. It's time that they put something new out there, and it's interesting that everyone likes it because I don't think I've really seen anyone hating it yet. Right? Have you?
No, not really.
That. Yeah, I don't think I've seen anyone hating it. I'm looking through my bags to see what guns I brought out here. What did I bring? Oh, look at that.
Oh, God.
The original Glock 40. Speaking of Glocks, I'll show off my high point. Yeah. What is that? What is that thing on my high point right there? It's like holster crud. Yeah. Or someone yeeted on the yeet cannon, which did not happen. I'm just saying, There you go. But yes, original Glock 40. There you go. I'm wondering with High Point, what's High Point do? High Point's getting into suppressors and ARs and everything. So we'll see what Walter reports from SHOT Show when he goes out there. So that's what I got. Oh, by the way, BabyFace loves this gun I'm about to show you guys. This is his favorite revolver.
Oh yeah,
in the world.
Fantastic gun.
Oh, look at that, the Kimber revolver.
Friends don't let friends buy Kimber. I tried to talk him out of it, by the way. When he bought it, I did try to talk him out.
What's wrong with you? Don't like shooting it, which I understand. It needs rubber grips. I don't like
Kimber.
Oh, you don't like what? Why don't you like Kimber?
Because they're just there's nothing great. It's just okay. It's
just okay. I was never interested in a Kimber 1911. I would like to get you have a Colt night. You just got a Colt 1911, right? I thought so.
Yes, I did.
Yes, yeah. If I'm gonna get I've had several different 1911s. I'm not sure if I even have a 1911 right now.
What happened to the one that you?
I used to have a polymer. Oh wait,
piece of crap.
Yeah, I used to have that. No, you know what? I have a 9mm one. I do have a 9mm.
Oh, okay.
Wait, did we build a 1911?
Yes, we built one that you got parts. It was a plastic gun, plastic lower, metal upper, has a threaded barrel, and I remember putting it together.
Oh yeah. I don't think I have that anymore.
Okay, you got rid of it.
Yeah, I don't think I have that anymore. Okay, I thought we built a different. We should build because I know Joe. I think did a 1911 build with Brownells or something like that. But you know what?
Cool.
I've had revolvers. Never been a big revolver guy. I've shot a lot of Kimbers. I'm not a big Kimber 1911 fan, but when I shot this Kimber revolver at SHOT Show years ago, I said to myself, one day I'm going to buy one of those, and I did. Bought this with my own money, bled my own blood on this. To Babyface P's chagrin.
It's just okay.
It's so cute. Look at it.
It's just okay. There's nothing special about it. There are way better revolvers for much better prices.
Did I ever put up the video of me and you shooting this thing?
I'm sure you did.
Oh, okay. All right.
The 686 is the best revolver for the price.
That's the Rolls Royce of revolvers right there, sir.
What, the Kimber? You're not even close. You are not even in the same ballpark as the Rolls Royce. You go pick.
What is the Rolls Royce of revolvers?
Go pick yourself up a Korth, and you will understand what a Rolls Royce.
I don't even know what a Korth is.
Exactly. Go look up a Korth revolver. While we're sitting here, go look yourself up a Korth revolver. Korth.
Korth. Okay, hold on one second.
You want the Rolls Royce? You might have the Cadillac. You ain't got no Rolls Royce.
Korth. Hold on. Let me go to my phone here, and then I will search
revolver.
it with the people
Korth
watching. Korth
revolver.
Korth revolver. Okay, how much?
Don't go to Nighthawk Customs. No, go back.
No. What? Those are super.
Korth.
No, I went to. I did go to Korth's website. That's where I was.
Is this Korth?
Yeah, this is Korth.
Not Nighthawk.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, and these
$4,000.
These are cheap for Korths. These are really cheap for. Those aren't good Korths. I've seen them up in like $15,000 range.
What? You are totally insane.
That is the high end for.
And you would spend this money.
No, I'm not retarded. You want, in the same vein, I'm not retarded enough to buy stupidly expensive European automobiles.
Uh-huh.
That's not my game.
Okay.
So no, I'm not that dumb.
Yeah.
There's a French revolver.
Your OBS or whatever you're using is frozen again. By the way.
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't really. These are cool, but I don't really see anything that like moves me the way that the Kimber revolver does. We're gonna take a break. We're coming right back. We're gonna show and talk about more guns. The Who Moved My Freedom podcast is made possible by our partners at 2A Commerce. Veteran owned and with over 20 years experience, 2A Commerce is the leader in custom e-commerce and web application development in the shooting sports industry. Clients include major brands such as Guard Dog Body Armor, Sylvan Arms, AccuFire Technologies, The Tactical Games, Warrior Knife Company, and yours truly, Hank Strange. Visit 2A Commerce and support this show by supporting them. Once again, visit the number 2acommerce.com. All right, we are back. Here's Babyface P. By the way, let me see. What happened to him? Hold on. I'm trying to assign him. What's happening? Oh, it won't let you. What is happening there? It won't let you come in. Give me 1 second. Hold on. There you go. Oh, no. Then he dropped out himself. This is the thing that I don't like about OBS, by the way. This is my problem with OBS. Okay, so while we're waiting on Babyface P, I will show you guys the dual-wielding AI. Look at that. That's just pure awesomeness. Look at that. That's just fantastic. Yeah, you were fine. It's just that, hold on 1 second. Here, let me go back to you. You were fine. It's just, I just had to assign you on the right thing. Look, check this out. Did you
see that sling I picked up over the weekend?
You sent a picture. Do you have it? Do you have the sling there with you?
It's downstairs on a rifle. So okay. I don't have it, no.
Yeah, I'll pull up the picture. By the way, this is what I hate about OBS when people say to me, "Oh, why do you use Ecamm?" I don't make any money from Ecamm. I've just been given the money for years.
You spend money on Ecamm.
Yeah, but it works most of the time.
OBS works. I'm playing a video game at the same time, and it asked me to upgrade. It asked me to update like 2 years ago, and I've never updated. That's why it's not working.
Every time when you're on the show and I'm like, I know you're playing a video game.
Yeah.
You're
talking about boring things like dolphin tattoos.
I'm not playing any video games. Look, where did I get this from? Look at that. Now that is sexy. That is a sexy scorpion right there.
Yeah, if anybody wants one built, send me an email. I'm happy to take it on.
Yeah, love it. I love this more than the Scorpion Evo that I had.
Yes. It's way better. It's not even close.
This is awesome. This will always stay with me. Love it. I think that, what was the thing we had left to do on this? There was something.
You need to put in the paperwork and stick a stock on it? I mean, beyond that, I don't know.
No, there was something else you said, we got to do this, but I don't know if maybe we didn't have the part. It's mostly to get... is it something on the trigger guard?
The trigger guard, there's a rivet that goes through the bottom of the trigger.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to order it. It's like $6, and I just... the last time I looked, you have to get them from Checkpoint. CECH points. And last time I looked, they were not in stock. Those things are very difficult to come by.
This is awesome, by the way, and even Lola loves this. Lola thinks this is totally worth the money.
It's a neat gun.
Yeah. The thing that I have, the project that I think we're waiting for parts, right? Because we're supposed to be doing a crank, and I have a bunch of
we got to find some more parts, and I just haven't had a chance. Let me tell you, y'all should see my garage right now. Since we came back from vacation, I have more work than I know what to do with. Like, I am stacked on work.
That's good, though, right? Good thing.
It's great. It's really good. I'm just busy. I'm just really busy.
Yeah, that's good.
Had a great day today. I got I built a gun for a customer. Took it to the range 2 days ago, and it didn't work right. So I futzed with it a little bit because I thought I knew what the problem was. I futzed with it a little bit today. Yesterday I futzed with it. Got it. Figured it out. You will love going to this AI. You just love it. And then I ended up getting it working. So I gotta finish welding and then paint and then get it shipped out to the customer, which is good. I'm happy.
Yeah, what are we looking for on the crank? Are we looking for barrel, I think?
Barrel, trunnion, and I can buy a receiver. We need a barrel in we just need a barrel, I think, is the main barrel, and trunnions, I think, are the main ones.
Okay. How was that? You went to a gun show recently. How was that? Was that all right? It's like a little
good, yeah. So okay. I went to the show it's the Fanning Springs Gun Show out in Suwannee County something center.
Yeah, Suwannee.
It was good. I like going to mom and pop gun shows. You see a lot of interesting things. A lot of people charge too much for things, but I find that some guys undercharge for accessories.
Okay.
So I might not buy their gun because it's way too expensive, but their accessories a lot of times are worth. So I got, while we were there.
I was supposed to pull that picture up, right?
I passed by a table of a guy that I've done some business with before, and he had an M1917 sling on the table, which is the sling that we used in World War I and mostly through World War II. And they're very nice. I like old slings. They're cool. And it was sitting on the table, and I was like, how much for this? And he's like, I don't know. I don't even know if it's GI. I don't know anything about it. How about $20? And I was like, I had already pulled it up right there for anybody that can't read.
Yeah, so how do I...
That says Boit 44.
Oh, yeah.
So that is a 1944 Boit production World War II sling. Probably like $150 of sling right there. Okay. The guy was like, you could have it for 20. I don't know what it is. And I was like,
oh, wow.
It's not my job to tell you what this stuff is. I will gladly give you money.
So this, is it in good shape?
Yeah, it's actually in really good shape. It's not cracked or broken or anything, and I stuck it right on one of my 1903s. My Marine Corps 1903 that I have downstairs. Okay. Stuck that right on it, and it matches perfectly.
Okay, so you're not going to do any cleanup or rehab?
I probably need to do a little oiling of it to make it a little more supple, because I don't want it to dry out and crack. But it's actually, for what it is, it's in really good shape. You don't see 1940s leather too often. Okay,
cool. That's cool, I guess. That's a good find.
Stuff like that, you run across sometimes, and you're just like, Yeah, I'll buy it. I don't know what it is. I'll take it off your hands.
Yeah. If you come across a calico, that's what I'm looking at.
There, actually, I looked at 2 of them recently. I've looked at 2 calicos recently, and both people wanted entirely too much money.
Oh yeah,
Because I know that they're out.
You know that,
There
you
is
know
one.
I'm looking for the calico, but
Which one? Are you looking for the 9 or the 22?
I didn't know there was a 22 calico. What's more rare, the 22? Is the 22?
I don't know which is more rare, to be honest. I'm gonna ask if the 22 is still available.
So if you remember, I did have an opportunity where I could buy a calico, and stupidly, I let someone that we know and we don't like
Buy it instead.
yeah, instead of me, and I should have never done that. Yes, I knew what it was.
Oh, you knew what the calico was. Okay.
Oh yeah, dude. I knew what the calico was, and then I said it's badass, and someone we knew was like, "Oh, well, then I'm gonna buy it." But my plan was to buy it.
I'm sure that thing got sold a while ago.
Yeah, but this is really cool.
Begging.
This, yeah, this is in my weird '80s guns collection. So
I didn't know that there was. Had I known you were looking for one, there was one that popped up at a local shop that was a 22, and it was the rare thumbhole stock. Look up calico thumbhole stock.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Which I think was a slightly more rare variant, and it was reasonably priced. I just didn't know you wanted.
Was it a 9mm?
No, it was a 22.
Oh,
but just look up the thumbhole stock variant. Bring that up first.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, actually, that's kind of cool.
It's neat. It's very neat, actually.
That is kind of cool. It's kind of like
it's that right there with the wood and the thumbhole stock. Yep.
Yeah, kind of like
retro-futuristic.
I have that Walther pistol.
Yes, yeah, kind of matches that.
It's like a competition. So was someone using this for competitions, or?
I have no idea, but they had one at a shop, and it was reasonably priced. I just didn't.
Oh, I would have bought it.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I know. I didn't know you were looking for one. Otherwise, I would have.
Yeah,
sent it your way because you would have bought it. It was very reasonable.
Yeah, I am in the market for a calico because just weird '80s guns that you sometimes see in movies and stuff like that. Space age looking guns that So that's one of the things. Mostly what I've been doing is getting old stuff in the last like the Glock. Eventually I'll get that, but the old stuff is what I'm after. Do you remember?
I'm in the same boat right now. I can buy a Glock I can buy just about any Glock besides a Gen 1 pretty much any day of the week. It's not hard.
Mm-hmm.
Where old stuff isn't made anymore. So
yeah. Check out my old Colt pistol right here that I got from Walter.
What is it?
You
don't even know what it is.
It is a Bisley.
It's a Bisley. It is a
Bisley. Yeah. So, very nice. Interesting how, you open this on the side and then, I guess you know.
What's the serial number on that?
Where is it? Where the hell would that be?
Bottom of the grip. Look at the bottom of the grip. See if there's a number down there.
Oh, there is.
Probably
814 or
it can't be just 3.
214 314.
Let's see if that comes up with anything.
214
314.
I think this is
not a Bisley.
Oh, am I reading it wrong? Is
Probably.
it 8? It's 814 maybe. 214 814.
Let's check that.
That's either
214 814. Is 1894 and 1851. I also don't know that is correct either.
Yeah, very cool, very old.
I want to see how old it was, but I can't see the serial. Take a picture and text it to me.
Let me see.
Oh,
you should
think
be
I'm
going to
be able to see that? Turn it up. Turn it the other way.
What is that?
214.
It looks like 3.
314. Yeah. 214 314.
Or is that 7? No, that's 2. Hold on. Is that
274?
274 314. Yeah.
Let's see if that brings anything up.
Yeah. I need this for this thing, Patrick. I need the grip.
Yeah, that one had a chip in it or something.
Yeah. I need the grip for
That
it.
still didn't bring up a Bisley.
No? It's pretty old ass. I think when we looked it up, it was very old.
1901, 1905.
My brain says 1908 or something.
Yeah, that would be what I would think
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. Very cool. You know? This kind of stuff is cool. I had to trade an arm and a leg and a bunch of guns. It's
It's worth having. That sort of old stuff is definitely... even though you can't shoot it, it's 4440, which is harder to come by. But it's worth having.
Yeah, we got some ammo, but it's like, you know...
It's really expensive. You really have to reload it.
Yeah, it's the cowboy, something cowboy. I think I actually have whatever it was in this box, because we had to hunt this ammo down.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find this ammo, or I found it? What is this?
Know.
This is 4440 Win Cowboy. 4440 Win Winchester Cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's an old round. So
4440 is like an original cowboy round where it was in both your rifle and your pistol.
Mm-hmm. Shooting Gallery says, love 1911 builds. It's not as easy as Glock or AR, but it's the next step in gun building. Agree. I would love to do.
It's not easy at all.
Yeah, I would love to do that. He says, I've handled Korths. They're nice, but not worth it. And Nighthawk makes Korths.
I thought Nighthawk was now importing Korth. The originals used to be like 15 grand.
Yeah. And
unless they bought them and cheapened them.
Yeah. Let me tell you, the best revolver a man can get
is not that. Not even close.
Look at that.
The best you want truly the best? What about the Manhurin? MR73. What are those going for these days?
Night Train says Smith & Wesson works for me when it comes to revolvers. I would never spend that much on a revolver or any gun for that. You know what? I want one of the.
Joe, Shooting Gallery found it. 1906.
Oh, okay.
Single action Army, including Bisley model revolvers. 1906. Yep, so that's your revolvers. 1906.
Yeah. Shooting Gallery says I've had a Calico mag explode on me once when I was disassembling it.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all. Those things are wound up tight.
Yeah. Was it loaded or so? Like what happened when you were disassembling it? The spring for sure. Probably. Yeah. I would get a Cabot Guns. Before I get out the game, I'm gonna buy myself a nice Cabot Guns. No?
Why don't you buy a receiver and let me build you a Cabot level?
A badass 1911?
I could do that as well as Cabot.
What? But how can we make it different? How can we put the Babyface P stank on it? Yeah.
Coloring, laser engraving, Cerakoting. We could do some interesting stuff like that.
I would have to come up with what we do. Mm-hmm. Like how exactly we do it. What would really be badass.
Yeah.
I'd have to think about that. You don't like any of the Cabot Guns? That's what you're saying?
No, I like Cabot Guns. I think they're overpriced. I think they're too expensive.
I've seen more expensive 1911s. I understand what you're saying, but I've seen...
Yeah, no, there are more expensive 1911s. I don't think a 1911 should be that expensive. It's a military. It's a workhorse. It's designed to go shooting folks. I don't think it needs to be that expensive. I also don't think that 1911s should be as finely fitted as those high-end ones. Mm-hmm. You get those ones that feel like they're on roller bearings. That's just not for me. I like the ones that are a little rattly.
Mm-hmm. But you have shot a Cabot Guns, wasn't it?
It was very nice. It was very, very nice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like them when they rattle. I like me an old Colt that got a little rattle to it.
Yeah, you could feed anything through it. But the Cabot Guns, when I've shot them, you could put whatever you want through it. Some 1911s you cannot. Like a Kimber 1911.
You're talking, what, $5,000 minimum for a Cabot? Was that like the low end?
I think nowadays entry level they had, like the last time I looked, they had a $3,500 entry level. Like low end, your budget cabinets. But yes, average about 5-6, going up to 2 million.
Oh yeah, well those custom ones they do are not worth the money ever.
Yeah, like
that,
the
that is an
meteorite.
insurance. Yeah, that's one of those that you buy to stick in a case and look at. It's not a shooting gun.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What guns is next on your list? You've got a bunch of machine guns now and stuff like that. What are you?
Next on my list, I'm looking for some unique stuff. If I could come across a Spaz 12 shotgun, I'd like to get one of those. What else? German parts kits. I'm always in the market for some German. An MG34 or an STG44. I'm always looking for one of those. I'll find one eventually. I don't know. There's nothing that I need at the moment. I would like to build out more of my Browning collection. So that means I need an original, like a nice old example of a 1894. I'd like to get an 1895 Winchester. But I've gotten to the point where the collecting that I want is getting a little expensive, so it's harder to find them on the cheap now. So I've slowed down on getting everyone. I will eventually get the Browning guns that I want, but
yeah. But if like money or whatever was no object, what would be your next machine gun?
STG 44.
Okay.
I'd get a transferable STG 44 just to strut on them hoes.
I want you to get a Gatling gun of some sort. That would be badass. You could do that.
One. We could do that.
You could do the 22. Or
yeah,
that would be nice.
Oh, you know what I would buy if it was a machine gun? One of the transferable Tippmann. I've shown you these before.
Oh, like Trey has? You're talking about like Trey has the gun?
No, the company, I think it was Tippmann made them. Back in the day, they made clones of the 50 BMG, the Modus, or the M2 Browning, and the 1919 Browning. There's a company, I thought it was Tippmann, way back in the 70s and 80s, made machine gun clones in 22. They are belt-fed 22 machine guns. They are wicked cool. They used to not be expensive. They have gone way up in value.
Yeah, 22s, machine gun 22s are so much fun, man.
I should make one.
Like, I think the coolest one that I've shot is that AK Trainer that Walter has. That's a machine gun. That's badass.
Look up. I guess it's a Fort Wayne 1919.
Fort Wayne 1919.
Fort Wayne 1919 22. Is that what it is? Hold on. Fort Wayne 1919 refers to a miniature 22 caliber Browning 1919. That's it.
1919.
Tippmann Arms. Oh, here's another one. Tippmann Arms miniature Browning 1919. Those are super cool.
Tippmann or
Tippmann. Tippmann.
What's it called? Tippmann Arms 1919.
Yeah, something like that. Tippmann 1919.
Oh, these are cool. Okay.
And it's a fully automatic 22 belt fed.
Yeah.
Not that one. That's a crank. No, that's not it. The one on the right is the belt feds. So that middle photo, that middle picture right there.
Oh, okay.
They made a Lewis. Or
Let me see if we got a better.
As a responsible gun owner, this is something you should know about. U.S. Law Shield. U.S. Law Shield provides legal protection for self-defense situations, giving you access to attorneys who actually understand firearm laws and your rights, giving you that peace of mind. Right now, you can try it free for your first month. Just use promo code HANK when you sign up. That's 1 full month free with code HANK. Head to U.S. Law Shield, check out the various coverage plans they offer, and decide which is right for you.
Boom! Oh, hold on. I gotta put you guys in here.
Hold on. It's coming. Make sure you're in frame.
Boom! What's up, Chromie?
You say hi.
What's up, Chromie? Hi. Hey! How are you?
Are you good? Come here. Tell him you're good.
Yeah. What's up?
You're good.
What's up?
No, not your finger. Your thumb. Now tell him you're good. There we go. You good?
Can you get that thumb up? Now he's playing.
Get
Now
back
he's
up
shy. What's up? Oh, he's playing peekaboo.
He is, yeah.
Yeah. He's playing peekaboo. Oh,
Yes, those Tippy
what is
1990s
this?
are cool.
What is this,
Ooh,
Chromie?
what's that?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, he's got stolen. He got stolen away.
He's going off to the bathtub right
Yeah, that's it.
now. Let me see. I did find that, I think. Let me see if I can get it.
Yeah, those things are really neat. I would love to have one. They have become they're like $35,000 now. They're crazy expensive.
Oh, these?
Oh yeah, they've gone way up. That's the
cool.
Gatling, not the Gatling gun.
Not the Gatling? Oh, but this is what
No,
comes up when you...
Those
This
right
is
there.
it.
That's them right there.
Yeah.
So the 1919 is on the top left. The 1917 is on the top right, and just below is the M2 Browning. What would be a 50 BMG.
And what are these going for now?
Oh, those are like $35,000-$40,000 as transferable machine guns.
22s.
They're full auto. They're fully
okay.
automatic.
Okay. And there's no one's making clones.
I imagine that they were extremely labor intensive to produce something like that. So yeah, nobody's ever reproduced them. They're super cool. They were wicked cool. I wish somebody would come out. I would pay a good pretty penny for one of those if they came back out. They're really, really neat.
Let's see what's going on here in the chat.
Well, yeah, let's check the firearms blog. Let's see what
Shooting Gallery says, I had to replace the magazine spring, and when I was winding it back up, it backfired on me. Mag was empty.
whacked you in the face, probably.
Yeah. Night Train says, if I had a bit of disposable cash lying around, I would be into a staccato for sure.
No. No, wasting your time and money. There are better alternatives to staccato. Staccato is like buying a Yeti or I don't know. There are just better alternatives.
Let's see here. Shooting Gallery says, I want a PSL, just don't want to spend PSL money. What's a PSL?
Romanian PSL, I believe, is what he's talking about. Let's see. That is, I think that's the Romanian. Yeah, Romanian. It's basically a stretched out AK that's in 7.62 54R. It's in their version of the 308. It's a big caliber gun.
Okay.
They're neat. They've gotten expensive. They used to be $1,500. Now they're $25 to $3. They've gotten pricey.
Let me see. Let me pull up the firearms blog.
I'm looking. I don't see anything interesting on here. I think everybody's just prepping for next week.
Yeah, but I thought that usually, some of these guys started coming out with stuff before we got to...
They used to, but I haven't. I don't see anything on here.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard any big news, and I'm guessing everyone's just probably under NDA at this point.
I'm betting so. I'm betting videos are going to hit really soon.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
Yeah.
YHM announces a 20 gauge shotgun suppressor, which is kind of cool. If
Who?
you're into that. A YHM.
Oh, YHM.
Yankee Hill.
Oh, is it integrally suppressed?
You didn't listen to a goddamn thing I just said. YHM announced a 20 gauge suppressor for a shotgun.
Oh, the suppressor. Okay. No. I thought you said integrally suppressed shotgun.
No, you want to hear what you want to hear. That's not what I said.
Well, shouldn't we be on that now that it's basically $0 to
I agree.
do
I
all
think
of
we
this?
should. I think if we can get rid of suppressors off the NFA, that will proliferate like crazy.
Yeah. It should. We should start seeing the integral barrels and stuff coming back. I mean,
I think so. I think they died off for a while. I think they'll come back.
Yeah, I mean, right now with everything going on, this is how you make some money out here. Make some guns with integral barrels, man. Make SBRs integrally suppressed. I buy it. I'm just paying for the gun, sir.
Absolutely.
And a little bit, just a little bit on, tag on a little bit for the can on it. I don't know. Do you think SBR, remember how expensive it was to buy an SBR?
Yes, it's not. It was never worth it. It was always worth it just to do it yourself.
Yeah, but do you think that's going to come down now, or they're still going to be selling SBRs for extra money? Because I'm about to SBR half my collection.
There are a shop. I just got an email from a shop who has used SBSs. They're Remington 1187s, which are not great shotguns. They're beat to dog shit police trade-ins, and they're already SBS'd, and they want $700 a pop. That's retarded money. That's just stupid.
Yeah. Are they stamped? Like, do they have?
I
police
didn't see if they had like some police department. I didn't see anything that cool about it. So
okay. Have you heard of Jay Collins? This guy that wants to run for.
Why are we talking about this?
Yes,
they have.
Yeah,
I'm voting for Fishback.
Fishback.
At least right now, I'm voting for Fishback, whatever his name is.
Yeah. So Jay
I'm not
Collins.
voting for Donald's.
Yeah. So Jay Collins is this guy who is running for governor, and I think that DeSantis made him. He's a like lieutenant governor or something now, right?
Yes, he is. Yeah.
And he was out there saying that we don't have the First Amendment. Basically, is what he was.
We don't have the First Amendment.
So yeah, it's interesting. Did you see the stuff that he was talking about? I have that somewhere here.
No, what was he saying?
Let me see. So this I've seen in several places. I think I first saw it on Guns and Gear. Actually, this is Mr. Guns and Gear sharing this. I watched a longer version of this video, and this clip is not taken out of context. Jay Collins, the Republican lieutenant governor of Florida, doesn't believe American citizens have freedom of speech, saying you don't have the right to harm other people with your words.
Yeah, it's because he. I'm gonna have to watch what I say here, but it's because there's a foreign country that lobbies everybody that he thinks we should not be able to talk negatively about.
Okay. Yeah.
I think you know what lobby I'm
No, I understand.
Yes. He believes there was a joke that came out today, actually. Somebody posted on Twitter today that Jay Collins was going to announce his run for Florida governor in Israel. And a bunch of people thought that was funny.
Yeah, people should be able to discuss these issues. Regardless of where you come down on it, we should be able to talk about it. And if it hurts someone's feelings, I mean, whatever. There's a lot of comedians who wouldn't necessarily like people like us, but I support comedians' rights to say whatever they want. Even if even if I don't like it, they could say what they want to say, and in general, people have they have that right to say what they want to say.
Yes, we absolutely do.
Words hurt feelings.
Anybody.
Yeah, words hurt feelings for sure, but whatever. Get your feelings.
We're adults. We're all adults here. Yeah. No, I have a feeling he's not getting very far. I feel like the main person they want to push is Donald's. I think they want.
Byron Donalds. Yeah, he's been in the race for a while.
Not voting for him though either.
So So because I haven't really deeply started to look into who's going to be the next governor here in Florida. I think that DeSantis did a good job in a lot of things. I want to say a lot of things he did a good job. There's some shit with DeSantis that I cannot abide, but overall, no one's perfect. And I think that he had a failed run for president, and I don't think, the next person who's running for president is either going to be.
I think it'll be Vance. I think Vance.
It's either going to be Vance or it's going to be what's his face.
Marco Rubio.
Rubio, yeah.
I don't think Rubio. We talked about this a little bit. I don't think Rubio will be prime time yet. I don't know. I will see. I think they're going to try to push Donalds for Florida. I'm not voting for him. He used to be a Democrat up until 2017. He was a Dem.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that. Yeah, I haven't looked into anyone running. This dude, this Jay Collins dude, I don't like. And what's the other guy you were saying?
Fishbach. Fishbach.
Fishbach. So I haven't looked into Fishbach at all.
Let's see when Donald.
Maybe we should get Walter to run for governor.
So Donald switched to Republican in 2010. Before that, he was a Democrat.
Okay. I mean, listen, I was a Democrat a long time ago.
That's sad. I would never admit that.
I mean, yeah. Well, I've said it many times.
See,
I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't engaged in.
I might be like, if you look at my voting, my voting registration, I'm registered as a Republican. I don't see myself as a quote unquote staunch Republican. I view myself more in the lens of constitutional conservatism more than republicanism.
So you're talking about James Fishback?
Dude.
Yeah. Listen, this is a whole weird thing. Like, so first of all, for sure, I cannot call myself a Democrat. I'm not a Democrat. Mm-hmm. I don't know that I can even really call myself I'm conservative on a lot of things. There's a lot of shit. I shouldn't say a lot. There's some things I just don't care about. Right?
I care more about stuff than I let on this podcast. And we've talked about it before. I care about
I understand that.
Stuff.
Yeah.
So.
But some things I don't care if, people or this thing or that thing, if they're not hurting people, if they're not trying to take anything from anyone, not hurting children, it's all good. What consenting adults do, don't really give a crap about it.
To the most part, I don't want them living next to me, though.
Right.
Not in my backyard.
I don't support...
Even though, you know what? The gays take care of a very nice lawn. They drink top shelf liquor. Maybe they do make for good neighbors. I don't know. Mm-hmm.
I think, and listen, do you know there's conservative people out there who are gay, right?
They're conservative. You know that all the conservative mouthpieces on Twitter are all gay, right?
Yeah. Listen, probably. The weird thing is, it's tough to put anyone, because I don't think I could be put in one specific bucket or box. Either, right?
That's me. I don't. Yeah. I don't fit into a. Again, it's constitutionalism is mostly what I believe in.
The Constitution, small government. Mm-hmm. Very few taxes.
Just leave me the.
Your audio went out for a second. Yeah. I don't know.
They're listening. They're turning me off.
That was weird. I don't know if your batteries. No, you're wired.
I don't have. I'm hardwired.
Yeah.
The APAC is turning my mic off. They don't like me.
Yeah, listen, for example, when all this stuff going on with what's the name of the guy from Charlie Kirk, all that stuff going on with Charlie Kirk, I don't even know those people. I never went to the thing. I don't have anything against them, but I don't know enough. I never got involved in that. Even in the gun world, I didn't get all up into it. I have friends obviously who have, but I don't care for that.
I follow some of it on socials, but I try to stay out of as much of that side of things as possible because it's not for me.
Yeah, and it's interesting now how there's this war with like Candace Owens and Ben. What's his face
Hero?
guy? Yeah, don't like that guy. No, I don't really care for Candace Owens that much either.
She's got a little too wackadoodly for me.
Yeah, I was interested in her stuff about Macron. I
wanted to hear more, but
for a while that interested me. I don't give a crap.
I'm just gonna let you know right now. I have Facebook up.
Mm-hmm.
There's a video of a guy with an angle grinder. You know, one of those angle grinders that's big, and he's got the blade off, and he's putting 2 saw blades, and then some giant chunk of steel, and then 2 more saw blades, and he's now tightening it all down with his nubs. So he clearly should not be doing this because he's.
Is this AI?
Marley's coming in to look. Come here. You need to see this. Explain what's going on here.
This has to be AI.
Half his fingers.
Is it? Yeah, but is it AI? Sorry,
I'm
going to go full.
No, this is actually real.
Let me see Marley's. Yeah.
His right hand is like this. He got nubs.
This is how you get the nubs.
This is right. You don't trust that man on a saw. Yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry.
There's a lot of stuff that's going on I don't care about. It's interesting. There's this infighting going on with these guys.
We are anti-California, which has been really interesting to me. Where you have to be a Republican to win. At this point, I feel like you have to be a Republican to win governor in this state, and I think that's going to bring out a lot of weird folks who are not. Yeah.
In a way, I wish DeSantis could just stay, but I'm glad to have term limits and he moves on. I want a governor that does at least as good as DeSantis, if not better. I would prefer better, but I know we're going to run into some issues. I don't think DeSantis has presidential material making.
I don't think so either. I really don't. I think he could be in the cabinet doing something, but I don't know.
I think he set off Trump, and that's the weird thing. Even I'm not 100% down with shit Trump is up to be honest.
Correct. I'm with you on that.
I think he's doing a good job so far. You know, some things I would not do or say, but you know that's he's free to do his own thing. The thing with Candace Owens, I think that's interesting is what is it? What is the name of the organization that Kirk had?
Turning Point.
Turning Point. The interesting thing with Turning Point is it kind of, I think they were already a big organization, and then they kind of went viral, unfortunately, with what happened to Charlie Kirk. And then it seems that vacuum, people like Candace Owens...
It always causes trouble.
Yeah. But Candace,
it's the ISIS effect.
Yeah, and it seemed like Candace Owens and some other folks were kind of expecting like, oh, now this will open up and we'll be able to go in there and take advantage of it. It didn't happen because his wife took over, and clearly she might be doing some weird stuff to people.
I think that woman's weird.
But let me ask you, if they were already doing a big show, what would she be doing? Like, do you think she should be walking around in like a black dress or hair covered? Or
you mourn for a little bit. You have to move on.
You got to move on. With that. Yeah. And if a dude is the front of something and he's dressed nice and sexy in the suit, or he's like that Asian dude all chiseled and going out there with his chest and his 12-pack out, no one's gonna have an issue with that. So I'm not really bothered. Listen, this is life. Like, life and death, this is how it works, man. You and I aren't here anymore. I don't want my wife to throw herself on a funeral pyre.
No, you gotta move on to some level. To some degree, you gotta move on. Yes,
I want her to live her life and be happy. And I doubt that my wife would take over what I'm doing right here.
I don't think she would want to. She would probably sell most of your gun collection.
Yes, she might keep a couple of things.
FML would be spun down, and most everything would go. And would find
she might keep a couple of things. You and Walter will be stacking.
Oh, God, we would be helping her get rid of things. So you better not crash anytime soon.
Yeah. A lot of my collections will get sold, but I would like her to be happy. Oh, okay, there you go. But I would want her to be happy and move on and live her life, and life is for the living.
Yeah, I've told Marley before, like, if I were to die, she knows who to contact. She knows which folks to contact to get rid of everything in my collection. Because I got $100,000 in guns out there, probably more. Like, she's calling Walter tomorrow and going to say, okay, I need you to be up here, and I need you to offload all of this and get rid of everything.
Yeah, there you go. But I think it's weird, even though she may be doing some weird stuff, it's not our business. And I think it's kind of crazy Candace Owens and other people getting all up into that. It is what it is, man. Somebody's got to hit that. She's a mother, she's got kids, someone's got to, be a father.
I think everybody, those types of people have to just do dumb shit 24/7 to keep themselves in the news cycle. Yeah. That's the only way you continue making money, is just by being dumb. And
by the way, that's why I never played that attention game, because a lot of this is like high school, and there's all these cliques, and I was never into it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm cool with a lot of people here and there and all that, but the cliques. So even with the Republican Party, man, I'm not down with any.
The Florida Republican Party is really dirty, which I imagine is everywhere.
It's the whole national thing is a fuckfest.
Yes. Yes, quite literally, and it's probably a gay one too at that.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird shit. I mean, look at Tucker Carlson. There's weird shit going on. And there's weird shit everywhere with all these people who are dying for the limelight all the time.
The people that are always looking for that are the ones that should never find it. The people who are desperate to be in charge of things are the ones who should never run anything, because they're always the worst at it.
Yeah. Night Train says Rubio will become the next president of Cuba. Mech AG 94 was gifted a membership by Hot Dog 990.
Hot Dog 990.
Yeah. Jade Grew says, I think I'm an anarchist leaning libertarian.
Sometimes I feel that way, where I wake up, read the news, and I'm like, it's just time to start blowing things up. But...
Yeah. By the way, Mech AG 94, Mike Kimber 357 revolver, very nice 38 special revolver.
It's like when you start talking Tesla.
Oh, let me get it back out. Let me get it back out. Boom! Look at that awesomeness.
It's just not that.
That is just a beautiful.
Really, you need a six. You need a good. It's not even that beautiful.
That is a beautiful revolver.
No, you need a 686.
Look at the lines.
686 looks way better than that.
No, this thing has nice lines.
Get you a 686, maybe a 586 if you wanted it blued. You'll never look back.
I'm just harassed because you are a for real revolver guy in your heart. You are.
I like my Python. I just like my Colt. It's all just like my Colt.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know that I'd ever carry a revolver.
You know, I would have one, but it wouldn't be the only thing on me.
Yeah,
It does
I'm
have
gonna
its
say
uses. It does have its uses, a revolver, for sure. So if I had multiple things, if I'm carrying multiple things on me, there would be a revolver somewhere for sure in the kit. Revolver, shotgun. You know, if we're end of times, I'll probably be rocking either a Walther or a Glock, something like that, and an AR. You know, integrally suppressed.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Glock, an AR,
Yeah.
shotgun. Shotgun
Yeah.
is the way to go for a
Yeah.
lot of things. Shotgun can do a lot of stuff.
For
People
sure.
underestimate the shotgun.
Semi-auto or pump?
Pump.
Pump? Because it's
If I-
just going to
if
be
I
more
have
rugged,
good-
right?
If I have good quality ammo, like a stockpile of good quality ammo, my Benelli M4 is a wonderful firearm.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going through your cottage and pulling out those rusty bits of shit that's in there that I have shot plenty of,
Yeah.
a pump is probably a better option.
But apocalypse times, that's what we got, you know?
Pump's where it's at. Pumps. It's like the pump is the revolver of the shotgun world.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. You know, and you got to have
An old pump that's wood and steel, so you can't really break it.
True, true. I mean, I might rock a keg 12. A keg 12 is the same thing. I think like you can have a. It's not useful all the time, but it does have its uses though.
Breaching doors.
It's nice if you're in a vehicle and someone's coming right up on you.
Real tidy.
Yeah, with slugs and stuff like that, it's good.
Oh God! See, that's the thing. Shotgun with the right loadings are really nasty critters. They're
Yeah.
ugh. They do mean things to people.
Night Train says, I'm slightly to the right of Attila the Hun and Genghis Khan. Yeah, there's just certain things. I don't know. It's tough to put everyone, I think, in a bucket. But I know that America has been going in the wrong direction for a long time. I would like to see us continue to go in a conservative direction, I think, in America and in the state of Florida. And I worry, like right now, this vacuum is opening up so far as the governor of Florida.
There's going to be a pullback in conservatism is my concern. You startled me.
Yeah. All right, you ready to say goodnight?
Tell him good night.
Good night. Good night. All right, guys. It was fun hanging out with everyone here. Before I get off the air, I'm going to let Babyface tell us how you guys can support him. Go for it, Patrick.
We Chrome Vandium Arms or or
He almost said it.
If you have some work, send it my way. Be happy to take a look at it.
He's going to say Chrome Vandium Arm soon enough.
Chrome Vandium Arms. Ouch. There you go.
Boom!
That's how we're going to advertise.
That's it right there.
If you guys got work, send it my way. I'm happy to take it on.
Absolutely. Same thing for Walter for Safety Harbor Firearms as well as STEM Parts. Big shout out to everyone there. If anyone's going to be in Tampa this week and you're into RVs and stuff like that, you want to go through the fairgrounds, come hang out with me and Lola. We will be there. We will be. Look for the Coachman Nova booth. We'll be there.
Corn dogs and some fair food while you're there.
Yeah,
I guarantee those fryers are going to be going.
Oh yeah, man, they're gonna be going. I can't really eat any of that. I might do the soft serve ice cream, maybe.
It's so good. It's all so good.
Yeah, and they have. Have you ever seen like because at the RV Super Show they have all those clowns and stuff. You seen all the different clowns and the people dressed up like some people. There's a dude that walks around dressed up as a potted bush plant.
No, I've never seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he'll sit down somewhere, and people who don't know are walking by, and then he'll get up, and there's the guys walking on stilts. And
Y'all
stuff
done? I tell them good night. But
good night, good night, good night, Chromie. Yeah. So anyway,
yeah, I've never seen that, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, if you guys are out there and you're up to come hang out with us, come do it. Other than that, we will see you back here probably next Monday. Big thanks to everyone out there. Shout out to everyone that's in the chat right now. We appreciate and love you guys. I think that's it, Patrick, right? Let's get on up out of here. Let's get on up out of here. I'm gonna hit the buttons right now. We'll see you guys.
Oh, I'm getting tired.